Hi everyone. What an interesting time we're in, hey? You know, we are hearing all these different messages on media, from guides, of all the different stuff going on and ways to perceive it. And sometimes even if some of those messages are good, it can still feel overwhelming because the events that are happening right now are unprecedented, and everyone in their own right, wherever they're at in their journey, is trying to find ways to deal with the changes and what our reality looks like now. And in a sense that can be scary, but in another sense we can look at that as an exciting time of change, of growth, and of becoming. At the same time, this is also a great opportunity to practice intuition. Because I know I've heard from a lot of you feeling different feelings throughout the day. Some days you're feeling really calm and really peaceful, and some days you're feeling like, ooh, there's an antsiness in the air or something, and you can't quite explain it. I myself have the same things during different days as well. And what I found to be really helpful is to tune into my intuition when I get those feelings. Is this feeling mine, or is this something greater, either somebody else's or the collective's? And the best way to do that is to drop down into my undercurrent and feel it out. And so what I mean by that is when you have thoughts coming in your head, right? Whether they come from spirit, whether they come from news sources, family members, friends, thoughts, whatever, you get these thoughts in your head, right? And sometimes they start to ruminate in your head and go around and around, and you just can't think straight or place it. So then what you do is you drop that down basically from your head. You visualize dropping it down to your heart space here and expanding it. Because for those left brain thinkers out there, if you even imagine, your head is that much smaller than your chest, right? So if you drop down what is confined in your mind and you expand it into your heart space, you have more room to feel through it, right? So when you expand it in, you can ask the same questions of, is this mine? Is this not? Does this concern me? Does this not? Am I feeling this from a place of fear, of my own fear? Or is this actually something I really need to be worried about or concerned about or thoughtful of? And then you can start to kind of feel into what is your truth. And that's where the undercurrent piece comes in. When we drop questions or concerns, thoughts into our undercurrent, like I said before, it will never lie. It will always give you the truth, but it will come from a place of calm. So even if you have something that is fear-based, if you drop it down and it is accurate to be concerning, you will feel that, but from a sense of calm. You'll say, okay, that's something to look out for. I get it. I'll put it over there and be conscious of it. So when you do this and you're working on it with your intuition, what I would really encourage you guys to do is to journal or write it somewhere, whether it's in your phone. So if you get a feeling one day, say one day you're feeling really anxious, and you can't shake it off. It's not because you had too much coffee. It's not because of this, and this, but you're just feeling anxious. What I would encourage you to do is write it down and date it. I feel this way. I'm not sure what it is. Perhaps it's this, and this. Write it down, date it, carry on with your day, because that's all you can do about it at that point. If you get no answers, that's all you can do. So to sit and worry about it doesn't benefit you, right? But you acted on it. So you wrote it down, and you may find in a couple days or a week later, something comes back about that day that validated the feelings you had. And because you wrote it down, you not only validate it for yourself, but then you start to create a pattern of feelings that you can recognize about your intuition. And then you can start to build that trust in your intuition. So again, the lesson in building your intuition is to be able to separate if the information is coming in as a fear from your own brain and mind and human experience, or if it is in fact coming in as an insight or an awareness. And the key to deciding what is to drop it into your undercurrent and feel where the truth of it lies. So, something for you guys to work on, something that helps you feel like you're maybe a little bit more in control of what's happening to you individually, because that's what's most important. In this whole thing of awakening right now, it's all about what you grow and learn and become because of it, how your perspective changes. And however your perspective changes is how you will see the world, either as a big scary place or a place that is growing and evolving and becoming brighter. Hope you guys have a good day.